It's a matter of life and death for them, literally. And if they don't get the life-saving medication, they'll die. And this bill is designed to get that medication to them.
A KXAN investigation we first brought you here at 6 o'clock tonight discovered a proposed law could change the way terminally ill patients get access to experimental drugs.
Our investigation into this issue started back in August when a drug company denied Austin's Andrea Sloan, who is battling ovarian cancer, an experimental drug, even though the FDA said that she could take it under an exception called compassionate use.
KXAN investigator Shannon Wolfson has more tonight on what she found when she traveled to Washington, D.C. and how Andrea Sloan is doing today.
Congressman Michael McCall is the chairman of the Homeland Security Committee, but he is also passionate about patients' rights. His Patient Choice Act legislation encourages drug companies to make their drugs available with preliminary FDA approval before all clinical trials have been completed. It is something McCall says would help people like Andrea Sloan.
No one should have to beg for a drug that potentially extends his or her life.
Just this week, from her hospital bed at MD Anderson, Andrea Sloan is still fighting for her life and for others like her.
When we started this and had no idea what we were facing in terms of trying to access drugs through compassionate use, I think we really underestimated all the work that needs to happen to make the system work.
She fought for 2 months to get an experimental drug from drug company BioMarin. Her doctors said it was her best hope for survival. BioMarin wouldn't let her take it, but another drug company did step in.
I've been taking the medication for just over a month now. We haven't had the first round of big tests to kind of see what's happening, but small markers along the way indicate that I'm having a great response.
But it hasn't been an easy road. Andrea is struggling with side effects like nausea and poor appetite, and she spends a lot of time at MD Anderson Cancer Center.
I probably needed my drug 2 months before I was able to get it, and that 2 months would have made the process a lot easier for me.
Andrea Sloan started the fight for compassionate use reform and knows lawmakers like Michael McCall are fighting for patients just like her.
That this is a human issue. It's not a political issue. It's a matter of life and death for them, literally.
I hope that we can all work together and try and come up with something meaningful that works for everyone.
From her hospital bed, still fighting. We have a lot of additional coverage of this story online, including our investigation that aired tonight at 6 o'clock, and more of our interview with the FDA, plus Andrea Sloan's videos unedited, and how you can get involved if you feel passionately about this issue. That is with this story right now at KXAN.com. Shannon Wolfson, KXAN Investigates.
Contact the KXAN Investigates team if you have something you need us to check out for you. Email us at investigates@kxan.com or call us at 512-703-5255.